Today, I want to talk to you about temptation, cravings, that kind of stuff on the carnivore diet. I know that there are people out there that, they've been doing this for a couple years and they don't seem to have any cravings at all ever. And, they had no problem with just continuing to eat the carnivore way every day without making any mistakes and so forth. But I think that overall, that is a small minority of people. I think most people that go to the carnivore diet do struggle, at least at times, with the cravings, wanting to eat something they shouldn't, some kind of sugar, carb, whatever. And I'm definitely that person. I will do really, really well for quite a while and don't eat those things. And then there's something there, it tempts me, whatever, I eat it, and then that can cause me the cravings again. So, I think that that's something that isn't really talked about enough in the community, and I think that um, people probably wonder they see the videos of people talking about how they don't have cravings and how great it is, where there's live streams and people are talking about it in the chat. And I think it's a little bit misleading for a lot of people because there are a lot of people like me that do have to be careful because the temptations and the cravings are real. Um, so, I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now, the carnivore diet, and I've lost a lot of weight and so forth. Um, Fixed a lot. I mean, a lot of health issues. I had AFib. That's one of the biggest things, and it's been about 2.5 years now since I've had an episode. Not quite 2.5 years, but definitely over 2 years. Um, so, it was pretty quickly into carnivore that I stopped having episodes of AFib. And that's probably the biggest health issue, but there's been many other health issues. But the one thing that I do always have problems with is temptations and wanting to eat something that I shouldn't. And it's harder when other people in the household are not eating carnivore, and then you have those temptations right there in the house and so forth. And that's what I deal with a lot. So, I wanted to do this video just to um, get the info out there that, it's okay, you're not alone. There's a lot of people that it's the majority of people that actually do have issues with the cravings, even if it's just every once in a while, they do run into these issues. So don't think that you're the only one out there. And there's some things that you can do to try and combat it. First of all, if you can, get that stuff out of your house, get it out of the pantry and so forth, those bad foods, the carb loaded foods, the stuff that's just high in carbs, high in sugar, um, seed oils, that kind of stuff. Get rid of all that food as much as possible. If there are other people in the household that are eating it, then I understand. Um, you might have to struggle a little bit with that. That's what I have in my house, and that's just the way it is. The next thing is you got to really motivate yourself and feel some kind of accountability. And a big thing for that is having your own why it is important that lose the weight, that you eat healthy and so forth. Like for me, that why is that I want to get healthy, live a long life, watch my kids grow up, have kids of their own, get married, have kids of their own, and live a long life with my wife and get to travel and see all sorts of things, that kind of stuff. So that's like my why, and it's a good personal why. It's got a lot of meaning to it for me, and it's not something like I said that my why is that I want to lose 100 pounds, let's say. Okay, that's not what I said because then that's more of a goal than a why. Because like when you get to that 100 pounds now, you don't have that why anymore, right? You're there. So the why needs to be something more personable and something that you're continually striving for. And so that's a good why. That's a good thing that you really need to have. Sorry about the camera shaking there a little bit, but that's something that you really need to have. And just keeping yourself accountable. If you got an accountability partner, someone that you can talk to and be like, hey, yeah, I'm really dealing with the cravings right now, and then they can give you encouragement or whatever. Or if there's like a group, like on Facebook, there's a lot of groups out there that can help encourage you and so forth, and keep you motivated and accountable. I have a Facebook group, a private Facebook group that I'll put a link down in the chat below here, comments below, whatever, that you can go to that and you can apply to be in that group and I will approve it. So, those are good things for accountability and motivation and so forth. And those are really key And we're getting into that time of year here now. It's coming up on Thanksgiving in the US and Christmas and so forth. And there's a lot of temptations out there. Remember, if you're going to like a party or something or somewhere where you know that there's going to be just some really bad foods, eat before you go so you're nice and full. Maybe bring some kind of a snack like some beef jerky or something with you, uh, just in case, the cravings are getting too much and you just have that snack or whatever. It's better to snack on something healthy for you than to snack on those carb loaded foods. So that's pretty much it for the video here today. Hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope that you end up having a good holiday season here. And hopefully, this video will help you to stay on track with your healthy lifestyle and so forth.